Welcome everybody to this short video testimonial with me, Paul Garrigan, and I'm joined by one of my brothers from Men's Inner Mastery Academy, Iain. Thank you for joining me, brother, and taking the time out of your day.
Of course, mate, it's a pleasure.
Oh, thank you, mate. So, getting into first things first, then, mate. Um, what do you feel are the reasons, mate, that you joined Men's Inner Mastery Academy 3 months ago, Iain?
Um, I'd say mostly just whenever I've experienced positive areas in my life, I've
Mm,
always hit a mental block at some point. And I've never fully recognized what that block is or where it's come from, and it's led to then a down spiral. And
mm,
I wanted to develop better tools and things to manage that
yeah,
when it does happen, so that I don't spiral as far down if it comes up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Powerful, mate. Powerful. Thank you for sharing that, Iain. Um, okay then, mate. So looking at, from before you join Men's Inner Mastery, if you like, to then jumping in, mate, and being a part of Men's Inner Mastery Academy, what would you say it's like inside Men's Inner Mastery Academy, mate? Like being a part of, the alliance of men that were around, the Monday calls, the retreat, the information that we're given, mate, and the togetherness that we create within the group. How's that been for you, mate?
Oh, it's been powerful, man. The
Mm,
group is it's a fantastic group of lads.
yes.
It's a lot of people say don't do that men don't talk and share the feelings, and joining this group you realise that in the right environments, given the right environments, men
Yeah.
will gladly talk about their feelings. Do you know what I mean? And they'll
Yeah.
open up and they'll talk about the struggles in life. So that alone is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, yeah, it is, mate. It's not like it's not. I mean, some men certainly when they start, and I think some men, like most of us, probably a little bit guarded. But then when you see the safety, the brotherhood in the group, mate, the togetherness, other men sharing their vulnerabilities, and realizing that you're not the only man who's got challenges and problems, and equally, mate, having like a container of support around you of the men that are in there. It's a really powerful experience, isn't it, Ian?
Yeah, massively, mate. Yeah.
Thank you, mate, for that. Okay, so looking at yourself now, then, Ian, and looking at from where you was when you started to where you are right now as a man, what would you say are the biggest changes you found inside yourself and maybe other people have seen in you since you started doing this work?
I think a change of habits.
Yeah,
Definitely, I've developed a few better routine and habits into my
yeah,
life. Like I'm regularly reading now, doing my breath work. I'm regularly stretching, which is something I've been telling myself I need to do for years. Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I don't drink as much, and when I do drink, I've got a much better grasp on the amount of drink. Which was
mm,
my family mentioned it over Christmas. They said it's the first Christmas they've seen me not actually get drunk. So,
yeah, yeah,
and, so yeah, I think it's just that's probably been the main thing so far for me.
mm, yeah. And what about your overall like feeling as within yourself, Ian? Do you think has anything changed within how you like your felt experience as well?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a better, I'd say, a better understanding of myself.
Mm,
Um, so particularly through some of the breath works I've done, I've been able to pinpoint a few top areas in my life that are kind of like negatively holding back in my relationships with other people.
yeah,
Um, so that being able to just be aware of them, that when those things arise inside of me, I'm in a much better place to kind of like say, "Oh, hold on, Ian, you're being a bit
mm,
fucking dramatic there," or
yeah,
whatever like that.
yeah,
So yeah, I think that's come about massively over the last couple of months.
yeah. Make your journey honestly from the man you was, yeah, to where you are right now in terms of how you are, how you show up, how you hold the room when you talk. It's completely different, mate, and change from day one. Like your levels of belief seems for me, mate, confidence, and your ability to, to own who you are, mate, as is massively, massively changed, mate. That's what I see. So
Thank
massive,
you.
massive, well done, brother. And
Appreciate
it's
it,
only
man.
just begun. the journey, mate. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to see where it goes. Um, that being said, mate, you know, you've been the man, mate, who's maybe been on the fence before, like we all have, you know, watching, you know, men's work and this type of work, mate, and maybe, you know, got a keen interest in self-development and being the best man that you can be. But there's many in who was sitting on the fence right now, who were interested in joining Men's Inner Mastery Academy, mate. But they maybe haven't took that leap yet. What would you say to that man, mate, who's maybe considering, you know, doing men's work and becoming a part of what we're doing?
So just jump in, grab it with both hands. You know, I spent years being what's it called, the lone wolf. You know,
Yeah.
I can do it all. I can handle myself because I've been able to build up. You know, I've done good things with my life.
Mm,
But until you actually get into a position where you've got people challenging you and supporting you at the same time, you don't realize what you can actually achieve. And I think anyone who's wanting to take that next step in their life, you know, having the group around them and yourself to help us grow is, yeah, it's worth it.
mm, powerful, mate. Powerful stuff. Ian, thank you so much, mate, for taking the time out to share your journey, mate, and your experience.
No, thank you, mate. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, brother. I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Cheers.